Assassin's Creed, making music and being a musician, and Twitch streaming. Hello, everybody. My name is Grin, and this is my beard. And those are the crumbs that are coming out of my beard today. First, I want to talk about Assassin's Creed. What is it? Shadows or something like that? And the reason why is because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it, especially in the Japanese bloggers and vloggers and stuff like that. And I watched one Japanese guy talk about uh, how in the game you're allowed to go through to one of the Shinto shrines or any of the Shinto shrines and basically destroy the shrine, and how it's just terrible. Why would you allow that in this game? And I think that's predicated on the fact that previous games where you were in a Muslim area or a Christian area, you couldn't go into the churches or mosques and destroy their religious stuff in there. You could kill the Pope, but you couldn't break the cross. But in the new Assassin's Creed, you could go into the shrine and just destroy the shrine. And so that's not cool. Now, there's one point to be made in this is previous games probably didn't really have all the ability to make things destructible anyways. It's like you've got these assets and they're static assets. To make them destructible requires a certain kind of technology that maybe they weren't willing to put into that because they didn't think it would be a thing, not important. But now, now you can in this new version of Assassin's Creed, this new iteration of the series, you can break all kinds of different things. Not everything, but it seems like they specifically made it breakable, whether or not that was by accident or by choice. By accident, I mean they create this engine where things are breakable, and in order to make things not breakable, you have to specifically make it unbreakable. So they don't. They just make it breakable. Might as well. Now that's possible. I don't know. I'm just making conjecture here, but going on with that thought, I was like, how do I feel about that? Let's ask my wife. So I asked my wife. She's Japanese, and I said, "What do you think about this? This is a game where you can go into a Shinto shrine and basically just destroy the shrine. How does that make you feel?" And she basically, her idea was, "I don't want my kids to play it." I was like, "Yeah, that's right." And I think Assassin's Creed isn't a game for kids, anyways. I mean, it's about killing people. It's not a kid's game. Isn't it like 18 or over or something like that? I don't know. Maybe PG-13. I don't know how the game is rated, but I know it's not for kids. So, in general, it's not something that kids would be able to do or play. But she basically was like, "Why would anyone think that's fun?" And I'm like, "Well, there's other reasons why it's fun." And she didn't want to go into much more details. She's not a gamer. She doesn't like gaming. She hates the fact that I play games. Uh, Loathes the fact that I play games. No, the games that I play, it's not like she doesn't play games too. She's got her matching jewel game that she plays all the time. Loves that game. Sits underneath the kotatsu and just plays matching game all day. But the kind of gaming that I do, I guess, is different to her. I think it's all gaming, but the point that I want to get off is it's not really as big a deal as I think some people might be making it out to be. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like it. And I think that they should have gone further in that. I actually posted a comment in this person's the video that I saw on that. I can't remember their name. Sorry if I forgot your name. But I posted a comment that said, "You know what they missed out on? They should have made it so that the kami, the god of the shrine, pops out and punishes the player with a permanent game over, and start from the beginning and fix your bad uh, behavior. I thought that would have been funny. Point is in Shinto, every shrine has a different god, different kami that lives in that shrine. The shrine is made specifically for that kami, whatever that kami may be. Maybe it's the mountain god, or maybe it's the tree god, or maybe it's the family god, whatever it could be. There's basically everything has a spirit, and that's the kami, the spirit of something. So if it's the tree spirit, then it's the tree kami, and so everything has a spirit. Everything has its own existence and life and whatnot. That's Shinto. So you should have respect for everything. Basically, is what it's saying. Shinto says respect everything because everything has its own spirit, and you shouldn't disrespect the spirits. That's good to live by. So you shouldn't go into the shrine and destroy the shrine. I agree with that, but it's a video game, and yeah, people can do that. Doesn't mean that they should. And the fact that the gamers or the programmers made the game where you can do that doesn't mean that they condone that action. It just means that, you know, it's a more realistic game. They're trying to make it more realistic in that aspect. Now, going on about the whole Yusuke thing. Yusuke is the black guy who's in the series as a samurai, and I don't know why they did that. Why did they have to make him a black guy? Why couldn't they just, have a Japanese samurai instead of some kokujin? Kokujin is black guy or color guy, or black guy. Koku is black. Jin is person, so black person. Why even add that in there? It's not it's not it's not historical at all. I mean, if you want to make it fiction, then make it fiction. Make it fiction. Go with it. Don't try to like be like, oh yeah, this is reality. This is historical. Okay, right. Yeah. Any historians out there want to, weigh in on that? How historical do you think that is? Does it even need to be historic? It's a video game. Why do you have to make it so historical? The story itself is ridiculous. Assassins, and the animus and the whole thing is very fiction. Why does it have to be so historical? I don't think it needs to be. I think you could just say there's a black guy in Japan and he's respected as a samurai. Not, oh, this is Yusuke. He's a historical figure. What? So what about the other girl assassin? Is she a historical figure? What? Why does it need to be like that? Why can't you just create something new and just use that instead of claiming historical accuracy or some nonsense like that? The whole idea of this game is not historical. Don't even need to say it. No, this is a game. We tried to be loyal to, the historicality. Sure. Right. How about this is a fantasy game about assassins killing people? Or, well, there's more to it than that. But anyways, I don't think they marketed that very well, and I think it's the marketing team should have done better. Should have done better. I haven't played the game. Have you played the game? Is it fun? I don't know. I'm not gonna play the game. I stopped playing uh, Assassin's Creed games since Black Flag, um, and yeah, Black Flag was it was okay. Uh, yeah, my favorite character is still Ezio though. Um, moving on from gaming to making music. Now, I have this like inferiority complex thing going on because I see all these people on YouTube all the time doing these really cool things and making music and singing super well and just being amazing. And I'm like, wow, what do I think I'm gonna do? How do I think I can be in the music scene? I'm a poser, right? I'm sitting there making songs. I barely play instruments. I can strum a tune on a guitar, but you ask me to pick anything, unless I have a week and a half to practice it, there's no way I'm going to do it. And I wouldn't do it if it meant that I had to sing at the same time. At least not right now. I'm not good enough yet. I need more practice, and I don't practice enough. I should practice more. This guitar just does not see as much. Uh, one of my guitars does not see as much love as it should from my fingers. Piano as well. I mean, I can kind of play some things, but playing difficult things that have high technicality to it, I can't really do that. And I just play it for my own music, anyways. I don't play other songs. I don't practice Mary Had a Little Lamb or uh, any songs on the piano, except for the songs that I'm going to play or sing. And so I've got some new songs that I'm working on. My first finished song since the last 15 years. I've got songs from 15 years ago. That was Sin and the Clowns and others like that. But for newer songs, I've got Count to 10. I have another song that I'm writing right now with the guitar. Uh, I've got the base of it down. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna do the melody and I don't have the lyrics yet. And then I've got another piano song that I just started doing, which I think I've decided to name Crossroads. Um, and it's not great. It's just me doing a simple thing on an instrument and then singing. It's not spectacular, but it's making music. It's just something I like doing. So I started to think, well, I don't have to be the best. I just have to enjoy it. This isn't for everybody. This is for me. I'm making music and writing music for me because I like it. And because, when my kids get older, maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll listen to my music and remember me when I'm gone or something like that, That kind of thing. That's why I do it. So now, as long as I can keep that in my mind, I think it's all good. I don't have to worry about being the best or being better than that other guy on YouTube who sang that song amazing and can hit all the notes without any difficulty. I can just be me, and I like that. So, last part is streaming. So I'm trying to do some streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming some of my gaming, and I'm trying to stream some of my music recording. I haven't really music making. So I use this program called Mixcraft, Acoustica Mixcraft version 10, I believe. And I'm I know how to use it. I'm just not very good at it. I haven't used a DAW really well since I don't know. Back in college, I used what was it called, Pro Tools, to make electronic music, and so this is different. I don't really have that. I have this cheap MIDI controller, which I didn't have any way of connecting to my computer because my MIDI controller device is FireWire. So I actually bought a USB MIDI interface, I guess. Hopefully, this is all that I need to get that into my computer and I can start using this to make music a little bit easier. It's a lot easier to use a keyboard than it is to, um, put in each note on the uh, piano roll. So hopefully that'll get me making some music better or faster or easier or whatever. We'll see. Haven't even tried it yet. Been really, really busy. Um, I was able to go on a date with my wife last weekend, and it was great. I haven't been able to go on a date with my wife for a long time. I've been telling her that we got to go on a date. We got to go on a date. And I gotta say, I had a lot of fun. We went to a a bar. What kind of bar? It's an Irish bar. It's called Liffey Tavern because I love their food, their fish and chips and the steamed mussels and stuff like that. She was really apprehensive about it at first, but after we ate, she was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good. It's not bad. It's not something you want to eat all the time because it's not healthy, but it's great for now." And then we went to this really hole in the wall kind of darts bar. I was thinking to go somewhere that I had been, and it, it turns out that the place that I thought I had been to was different. Anyways, we went to this dart bar, and they had karaoke. And so I sang a few songs. There's this guy, this Japanese guy, totally drunk with his wife, and he pissed her off, I guess, a few times, just being a belligerent weirdo. Oh, you foreigner, you like Japan? Yes, yes, good, good. You sing well. You voice good, good. Uh, and he had a pretty good voice too. He was singing, but he was really drunk. So no matter how good he was singing, you could tell he was drunk. And then there was this one other kid playing darts who had a fantastic voice. Oh, I just liked hearing him sing. Um, that was cool. That was cool. But my wife is not a karaoke singer. She doesn't really care about karaoke, and she was kind of bored to tears just being there, listening to other people sing and drinking her drink and playing her match game. Going, can we leave now? When do you want to leave? Is it too early? Can we leave now? I'm like, I want to sing a few more songs. I kind of feel bad making her stay there, but it's like we're going on a date. We should just at least try to, enjoy. And she didn't really have any place that she wanted to go. She's not the type of person to go out to places. She just doesn't have that in her bones to be out and be around people. She's not a people person. She's very introverted, very on the spectrum. Not yeah, and I have to be with her the whole time, so I can't. If there's other people around, and like, hey, Grin, come over here, check this out, let's chat, let's converse. I can't. I gotta stay there with my wife because otherwise she'll feel abandoned, and I don't want to do that to her. I want her to feel comfortable. But even if I'm there, she's not comfortable and not happy about it. Everybody's got their own things that they got to deal with, and it was great that she actually came out and hung out with me because we don't hang out very much, almost ever. It's been like 10 years since the last time we hung out. And so it was good. I enjoyed that very much, and I needed that a lot. I've been really busy doing my own things. I mostly, with lessons and getting ready for the show that's coming up in May. Thinking about what I'm going to do. I got my kids. They're going to play a song with me. We're going to do the song Yellow by Coldplay. My daughter's going to play the piano, and my son's going to play the drums, and I'm going to play the guitar and sing. Hopefully, because my son is still new at playing drums, and he'd probably play the piano better, but Maluka's going to play the piano, so and she doesn't want to do the drums, but I think he'd be a great drummer. And my daughter, she's a good drummer too, but she's better at the piano. Yeah, my kids' names. I already said it, so it's kind of cat out of the bag. My daughter's name is Maluka. My son's name is Riker. And we're going to be doing our own show. I haven't decided what the name of our band is going to be. Maybe the Kids or something like that, or the Kids with Papa. I don't know. We'll see. So we're gonna play that. I'll try to record it and post it after our show. If we do it this time, this May concert, we might not be able to get ourselves ready for that. Considering the kids don't really practice as much as they should. At least not my son. He doesn't practice the drums as much as he should. He needs to practice a lot more to get ready for this concert, and I don't know if he's going to be able to. My daughter, she is playing the full song on piano, and she's doing great. Sounds great. Her tempo is pretty steady, and there's the other problem, tempo. Um, I'm pretty sure my son's going to lose tempo a lot. He can't keep the same beat over and over again. It's difficult for him. Yet he's only 6 years old, so it's fine. That's how many 6-year olds do you know that can play the drums and keep a beat? I've seen a few on YouTube, but those are like the super crazy awesome ones that have been playing drums since they were 3, and they play drum 5 hours a day. My son plays drum an hour a week. So he's actually better at piano. Not as good as his sister, but still better at piano. Things are going along. Getting busy, but everything's going to be okay. So, break it down. Assassin's Creed. I don't really care so much. Breaking Shrines, not cool. Not cool, but it's a video game. I'm not going to cry about it. And my wife said, don't want my kids playing it, but it's fine. If people actually want to play that, then that's their choice. Making music, gonna really focus on making some new songs here and streaming it as well, including streaming my video gaming sessions. Also, I'm planning on making a new podcast, or a return of an old podcast called Gaijin Smash, the Gaijin Smash podcast, and people who are in Japan who want to join and talk about their life in Japan and things that they've noticed and whatnot, we'll be able to do that. I'm going to do that with my friend Evan. He's also somebody that I stream games with sometimes. And yeah, streaming. Going to try and stream my videos of making music when I can as well. That's the jube. The jube. What's the jube? Things that are happening. That's the jube. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for listening to the crumbs that I'm pulling out of my beard. And have a great week. We'll see you as soon as I can. Bye.